Let's do this! I think part of the reason why it's easier to record is because these strings feel so new, they feel so good. It's so easy to play. I love it. Dear Dario, be mine. Wait, no, you are mine. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. So now we're at the pre-chorus. Let's tune one more time. It's in tune. Love you, dear Dario. I love you. Simple enough riff. Let's do the other side. Sounds good. That was relatively easy to do. This is gonna be easy as well because it's a simple chorus riff. Now this is just a short section. It's like half a beat. Let's just go for it now. Holy shit, that part sounded pretty good in stereo. I never realized that. Okay, now back to the verse. Ooh. It's good for you. Wait, no. It's good for you. It's weird that I thought it was McDonald's I was drinking. Pretty good. Sounds good. Not pretty good. Sounds good. This is going a lot faster than I assumed it would. But this is just the guitar. Still have the bass. I haven't even written the bass. I think I'm just gonna no. I'm not gonna be lazy. The lazy thing to do would be just to take the root note and just go with it. You know, just take the progression and just play like most basses do. But you know, it's lazy, isn't it? I mean, if you have a chance to actually make a song better, you know, it's you can't just throw in a bass because you need to fill up some frequency. You have to understand. Wait, am I in focus right now? Yeah, there you go. Okay, you can't be lazy with a bass guitar. You have to really write the parts, you know. The bass guitar is just not just there to fill in certain frequencies to make the sound, to make it sound whole. It can be used as an instrument of melody as well, and groove. It doesn't just provide groove, it provides melody if you allow it to. But I'll talk more about that when I actually do record bass. Right now it's just guitars, and I'm just gonna try and finish this as fast as I can. Because oh yeah, no, you've heard the whole song, you bitch. Oh, my hand is starting to lock up. So much fast picking. The whole take is perfect, and then just as you're about to get to the end, you fuck up. And then you have to start all over again. It sucks, especially if it's a long ass measure. Oh, so lazy. Alternate picking, especially chugs like that, it's unforgivable. Alright. That actually sounds pretty good. It's time for the breakdown. Breakdown time. Breakdowns. You know you love the breakdowns. Let's go. Breakdown done. Two more sections, and then we are done. For the guitars at least. Almost done. Almost done. Just one last section and we're done. Brain fart. There you go. Done. Okay, so real talk right now. Today is the 10th. It's already the 10th because it's almost 2 a.m. The 9th just passed for me today, and I would assume some of the 8th of November for Americans. And you know, I didn't really want to talk about this, but I feel like I have to say something. It's, you don't know what it's like, or you know, you're not American, it's none of your business. And well, that's your opinion. Your opinion is that it's none of my business, but my opinion is I have one. So I'm going to say it anyway. I don't know. I'm assuming you've made a big mistake in voting him in. And I know this is going to come very late, or I'm going to upload it first, I don't know. But I never understood why you voted President Bush twice. He wasn't that good the first term. I mean, 9/11 happened. He didn't do anything. He didn't really do anything. He kept saying what his advisors wanted him to say, and he just kept repeating it over and over. And it seemed that the people that got the most airtime was Rumsfeld and Powell, when the president is not the one explaining things because he has no idea what's going on. And you know, he wasn't much of a troublemaker. He was more like just there. You know, he didn't really, I mean, yeah, he fucked up a lot of things, but he didn't create any of those. Those were pre-existing conditions that the United States already had, and he just kind of sat on it and made it worse because you let that rot fester. You know, you let that wound just sit there and have flies lay eggs in it and shit. I'm sorry for being very graphic, but fuck you. And I get it. Americans are disenfranchised by the politicians, you know, but if you want to change something, at least pick someone with a bit more credibility. That person could have been Bernie Sanders. He was government, he was a politician, but he was pro people, he was pro citizen. Trump, in a way, is like Bernie Sanders in a very, very thin thread connecting kind of way, you know. He spoke out about the government and you know, all the shortcomings, not shortcomings, like extreme fuck ups, let's face it. He called out the government and said he's gonna right everything. What most people don't realize is he may be a breath of fresh air, because he's not a politician, he's not the government. But what you don't realize is once you vote him in as president, he becomes part of the system. One man is not big enough to fight the entire cabinet, the entire house, whatever you call it in America. Come on, man. It's just ridiculous right now. It's nonsense. Just, I don't want to say too much because I want to reserve judgment until he is actually sworn in and he's actually started his presidential duties. I can't really say much about him right now because for all you know, he's played you like a politician because he's going to promise you a million things, and just because he doesn't have any experience in politics, or he's never had a hand in politics, just because he's never done that, it doesn't mean that he can't play you like a politician. Because businessmen are people who do business, ruthless business, are generally people who lie. They try their best to sell their product, and in this case that product is his candidacy, his legitimacy, which is not, because he's not legitimate as a politician, as a people person. You can't, I don't know, there's just so many things that I don't understand. There's just so many things that I don't get, but I can't really say anything that hasn't already been said about Trump. It was shocking. It was, to be honest, it was unexpected. I felt like Hillary. I felt like most of the Democrats. I felt like most of the sane people who thought there's no way he's getting presidency. There's no way he's becoming the president. But boy, was I fucking wrong. I was so fucking wrong. And so were all of us who assumed that that wasn't going to happen. But it did. And I guess we have to live with it for 4 years. Wait, no, I don't have to live. Technically, the whole world has to live with it because